Hello everybody, it's Uncle Matt and I'm here to read you another bedtime story. And today's bedtime story is Arthur's Eyes by Marc Brown. And this book was copyright in 1979. And one thing I noticed about this book was that some of the characters like Arthur and some of their friends and stuff look a little different than what the newer Arthur books look like, kind of like based on the cartoon, I guess. So you might notice some changes too when I read this book. Cartoon Arthur compared to, old school Arthur. Okay, Arthur's Eyes. This is Arthur, before he got glasses. He looked fine, but he couldn't see very well. Sometimes he got headaches. Arthur had to hold his book so close that his nose got in the way. He couldn't see the board. Francine had to read. Arthur had problems, or Arthur the problems. Are you blind? She always asked. Francine got every problem right. Arthur didn't. No one wanted to play with Arthur. Arthur's father and mother took him to the optometrist. Dr. Iris tested Arthur's eyes. You need glasses, said Dr. Iris. Arthur tried on all kinds of frames. He chose the ones he liked best. You look very handsome in your new glasses, said his father. Everything looks clear, said Arthur. His mother told him he looked very smart. But the next morning his friends laughed at him. Francine called him Four Eyes. Sissy, shouted Buster. None of Arthur's friends wore glasses. No one in his family wore glasses either. Arthur felt awful. He didn't care if he could see. He didn't want to be called Four Eyes. Arthur decided he would lose his glasses. Arthur put his shirt in the laundry. In the front pocket were his glasses. His mother found them the next morning. You have to be careful, Arthur. You're lucky these were not broken. That day at school, Arthur hid his glasses in his lunchbox. He told his teacher he forgot them. But now things were harder to see than ever. When Arthur walked down the hall to the boys' room, he had to count the doors. He opened the door. Francine was talking. What was Francine doing in the boys' room? Get out of here, screamed Francine. This is the girls' room. Arthur bumped into the wall. He couldn't find the door. Now all the girls were screaming. Out in the hall, doors opened. Teachers ran out. The principal appeared. Everyone was looking at Arthur. Arthur turned red. He wanted to hide. The principal took Arthur to his office. Then Arthur's teacher talked to him. Why don't you keep your glasses in a case in your pocket as I do, he asked. You wear glasses? Asked Arthur. Yes, for reading, said his teacher. He took them out. They looked just like Arthur Brown's. They looked just like Arthur's. Brown. Suddenly, Arthur felt better. He went to his lunchbox and put on his glasses. In gym, Arthur made 10 baskets. Francine made 4. That afternoon, Arthur didn't need Francine to read the problems on the board. He got everyone right. Arthur could see Francine's paper. She missed 2. After school, Francine asked Arthur to be on her team. "I'll consider it," said Arthur. The next morning, Arthur was very surprised when he saw Francine. "They're my movie star glasses," said Francine. "But there aren't any glass in them," said Arthur. "It doesn't matter. They help me concentrate and make me look beautiful," said Francine. Okay, that afternoon a photographer took the class picture. "Just a minute," said Arthur. He took out his glasses. He carefully polished them and put them on. "Everyone ready?" asked the photographer. "Wait," said Francine. She ran to get her purse. She took out her movie star glasses. "Okay, I'm ready too," said Francine. "Smile," said the photographer. And that's all the time we have for Uncle Matt's bedtime story. I hope you enjoyed this story, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!